welcome aboard our schoolie conversion. I'm going to give you a tour of our bus now that we are complete. We are the Roaming Lions and we're getting ready to go on our trip here in a couple of days. It is December 2018 right now. We started building our bus in July of 2017, so it took us about a year and a half to complete. The bus is a 2006 Thomas Freightliner with a, is it 2000 Allison transmission? 2000 Allison transmission and a Mercedes-Benz engine. I believe it has like about 100,000 miles on it. It is a diesel. And then we've spent probably 30,000. We didn't add it up completely just because we were trying to, and then it just became overwhelming by all the small little trips to the hardware store. So we lost track. We estimate that it's about 30,000 total. So that's with the cost of the bus, the conversion, and then we also bought a car dolly and a 2004 Honda Civic that we're going to be towing behind us. So I'll go ahead and give you guys a tour of our bus. If you have any other questions or if I forget anything along the way, you can just leave a comment and we'll try to get back to you. Also, if you see anything in our bus that you really like, we're more than happy to share how we did it or what we bought, what we used, whatever. Just comment. We'll send you links. We'll do as much as we can to help you guys with your conversions as well. So right here, right now, this is our cockpit. We didn't really do much of a conversion in here. The seat is still the same. We literally just bought like one of those multi-use seat covers from Walmart. We did buy a new radio head unit, and there's also new speakers throughout the bus. This is our backup camera that we installed as well. And then this, I think, is for towing. Yeah,
brake controller.
Okay, it's a brake controller for towing vehicles, trailers, and whatnot. Now, we won't use this with our car dolly, but we do have a 16-foot trailer, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So we went ahead and had it wired in case we ever needed to tow that behind us as well. So other than that, I think everything else is original that's up here. We did do a fresh coat of paint on this. This is the original fan. I just sanded it down and painted this bright yellow. All of the white you see, we did, re-spray paint all of that. Gave it a fresh coat of paint. But other than that, we didn't do anything with the stairs. That will maybe be a future project, but they are original. And then I got this awesome, cute little rug that fits perfectly in here. I got it from Target, and it's supposed to be able to hold 5 gallons of water or something crazy, so it definitely soaks up all the snow and dirt and mud and all of that stuff that we're experiencing here in Pennsylvania. Then as we come back, this is the captain's chair, so whoever is driving can have the passenger right up front. Hopefully this will be my chair most of the time. But I guess I am going to learn how to drive the school bus. We found this off of Craigslist from a used auto sales dealership. We paid $100 for the chair itself. I think it came out of a Ford Freestar, something like that. And then we also bought a $80 swivel mount from eBay, and mounted it on that. So it does swivel. I'll just give you a little demonstration here. There's a handle underneath it. It's kind of hard to get to. And then you can swivel around and talk to the people on the couch, enjoy our nice pellet stove, all of that stuff. So really cool there. It has 2 armrests, and then there's also a neat little cup holder here that pops out as well. And then it does, I don't know really why we would ever need it to do this, but it is kind of cool. It folds down like that too. Ooh. Alright, so I guess I'll talk about the flooring next. So our subfloor is foam board insulation. I think it's like R7. And then we have plywood on top of that. Is it half-inch or quarter-inch? Half-inch?
Half-inch, yeah.
Half-inch plywood on top of that. And then the flooring that you see here is from Life Proof. We bought it at Home Depot. It is the luxury vinyl planking, I believe is what it's called. It is completely waterproof. Ours is pretty dirty right now from tracking in muddy water from the snow, so don't mind that. But it's really great. It's very durable. It's waterproof. We haven't had any issues with it. We actually really, really love it. I think the color is sterling oak. I might be wrong. Oak something. I think it's sterling, but I'm not sure. Ceiling is foam insulation, and then the planking is pine planks, I think, that you can get at Home Depot. They're pretty thin planks. They are tongue and groove, so they do lock into each other. And then the finish, you can't buy them like this. You can buy them basically just unfinished, so you can stain them, paint them, do whatever you want with them. I actually put, I think it's by Rust-Oleum, or maybe it's Varathane. It's a wood accelerator, so it kind of gave that like gray old look to it. And then from there I whitewashed it with, I think, like half white paint and then half water. And then I let that dry on top of it, and then I sanded it to kind of give it this like rustic finish. And then to seal everything, I polyurethaned it. This was a lot of work. But I think it's totally worth it. It's my favorite part of the bus. And this is something I did by myself. So obviously my husband installed it, but I got to finish it and I loved it. And the walls, I guess I'll talk about those next to kind of finish that all off. The walls are fiberglass insulation. I think it's like R15. And then it has the wainscoting. I think we bought this at Lowe's. And then on top here is just a piece of nice, what is this? Is this
Pine.
Pine. Pine finished wood, and then we stained it and polyurethaned it, and that's running throughout the whole bus. This wainscoting and then the pine on top, that's running down the walls of the entire bus. And then there's, you know, some molding and things like that down there as well. Next, I'll talk about our pellet stove. It is a Castle wood pellet stove. It's running right now. It's absolutely amazing. We love it. I'll show you what, this is what it burns. So they're just literally wood pellets. And that's the hopper where you pour them all in, and then it just drops down into here and burns. Creates a nice dry heat. This is like your little thermostat, and it's always, so we have it set on 70, but this thing runs so well and heats so well in here, it's always above the temperature. Typically it's like 5 degrees above the temperature that you set it on. So this, you can set it to start on a certain day at a certain time, and it'll turn on and it'll run. So we have it set on 70. Essentially it's supposed to stop when it gets to 70 and then kick back on when it gets lower than 70. But this thing runs so well and heats it so well that it actually heats a couple more degrees to that. And then it'll slow itself down once it gets to a nice temperature in here and so forth. But it essentially works as a thermostat, and we even have like a little remote for it too. Perfect. And I know probably a lot of you guys are wondering, oh my gosh, your couch is so close to the wood pellet stove, like, isn't that a safety hazard? The couch is barely even warm. So we did go by the requirements of the pellet stove on what can be close to it. This is our couch. We bought it off of Wayfair. A lot of people on our Instagram account asked us where we bought it and if we can send them the link. Wayfair actually stopped selling this couch. but we have been able to find it through other sites. I don't remember exactly. I think the name of it is the Wrangler, but I don't know. We'd be more than welcome to try and help you find it if you did contact us and were interested in the couch that we bought, but Wayfair no longer sells it. That's where we bought it from. So I'll show you a little demo of how it works. It does fold out to a full-size bed. Let's see if I can do this, because my husband usually does it. So we just pull it out a little. Whoa, see? And these are on Velcro, so you flip those out. There's even a little bit of storage under there. We usually keep the blankets and stuff like that for the couch itself. I think it clicks. Am I doing this right, Charlie?
Yep, you got it.
There we go. And then you have a full-size bed. Fold it back. It's actually pretty simple, really light to do. Another thing I forgot to mention, this is pine finish board as well. It's the same stuff that's running in the bottom here, right here as well, to kind of finish that off. I think it's, did we get the 6-inch wide?
Yeah,
price?
something like that.
Something like that, I think. The stain, I can't remember what color. Preventical? Did I say that right?
I don't remember what it was.
I think this stain color is Preventical, but I might be pronouncing that wrong because my father-in-law he made fun of me for it. And I thought I was so sure of myself. And then the windows, we actually do have screens mounted in some of them. My husband made these. We bought the kits at Walmart, and you can kind of measure and then custom frame your own screens. So we do have some of these in some of the windows, which are nice whenever our pellet stove heats the bus too well and we need to kind of let some air in because it gets too warm in here. And then our curtains, I made these. They do go the whole length of the bus. We just have them kind of scrunched up right now. The fabric I got from Target. And then they are, how, I guess, like the curtain rod or whatever is, what is this called?
Just wire.
Just wire.
Yeah. I think it's, I don't know, it's
remember.
coated with plastic. I forget what
It
it's
is. It's the cable wire, I think is what it's called. Coated with the plastic, and then we have some eye hooks in here to kind of support it as well. And then on the ends, where's the turnbuckle? Ugh. So to give some tension in it so it holds as much as we want, we have some turnbuckles on them as well. Then I might as well just show you our TV. So my husband had to have this huge TV. It is on a swivel mount, I guess you would call it. But that is what the mount looks like. So you can turn it whatever way you want. You know, if you're over in our bunk beds and you want to watch TV, you're not ready to go to bed, you can watch our huge TV. So, yeah, and it turns. I'm not going to do it properly, so I'm not going to do it. But it does, like, you can turn it. Yeah, it tilts downward and upward if you need it to as well. And then it goes right against the wall as well. It's actually like the perfect height for whenever you're sitting on the couch. It's really nice. Then I think we're ready to come back towards the kitchen here. All of our cabinets that you see are from IKEA. Now again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I'm gonna call it, it is the Haggerby. That's the name of the cabinets. They are the cheapest that IKEA makes, and they're actually pretty decent quality. We really enjoy them. They are also on the dampening system, so when you slam them shut, they softly close. And that does help whenever we are moving. But some of the drawers that are heavier, like we have our Breville espresso machine in this one does come open, we've noticed. So we are going to have to put like a safety lock on the side there. But only a couple of them open, and I believe it's the ones that have like
More
heavy,
weight.
yeah, like the heavy stuff in them. And then the countertop you see here as well. This is IKEA. I'm not going to remember the name of it. But we did, to get this shiny finish, it's called Waterlocks. And it's like made with tungsten oil, whatever. But that is the finish of this. And then this piece also came from IKEA. It's not custom or anything like that. It's just like a little cutting board / stove cover. It comes off pretty easily. And then you have our propane stove. So this is the, is it a 24 inch or 22 inch?
I think it's 22.
I think it's 22 as well. Our 22 inch propane stove. It is by Avanti. We bought this online. We've never used it really, so I can't tell you how great it is. But we love the look of it, and it seems really nice. I'm excited to actually cook something in it. It's a very small oven. It does have a broiler up here at the top, so you can broil things. We love to like roast our like veggies and stuff like that in here, so super excited about that. And then it does have a little drawer down here, which you have to, it like snaps shut, which is really nice, so you don't have to worry about it coming open when we're driving. So yeah, but we just hold our like pots and pans and things like that down here. Alright, so same thing here, just some more cabinets. IKEA makes these really cool wood
Trays.
trays, I guess, yeah, you would call them. They are like custom to the drawers, which is really cool. They fit in there really well. Yeah, I don't know why the drawers are at like a slant there, so these fit perfectly in there. Then our sink is from IKEA as well, and our faucet is from IKEA too. I think a lot of people have this faucet actually. Again, we've never really tried it, so I'm not sure how great the water pressure is coming out of here, but I was super excited that it had the little thing to spray. And then this is from IKEA too. It's just a little add-on piece. Our baskets we got from Amazon. We got a lot of stuff from Amazon. These are gonna be, they're gonna hold like our fruits and veggies and things like that. And then the magnet strip came from IKEA as well. A lot of people commented and were worried about our knives like flying as we're driving. We have drove and they haven't moved like an inch. It is a pretty strong magnet. So I guess we'll keep going until one of them flies off and hurts somebody. But it seems to be working well for now. And then in here, we just keep our trash cans. We have cleaning supplies, aluminum foil, cling wrap, baggies, things like that. Oh, this is our fridge. Let me move this stuff. So, I think it's called a portable chest freezer is the technical term. It is by Winter. It is, I think, 9 cubic feet or something like that in the inside. So this is ran off of AC and then also DC. And let me see if I can open it up for you. It has quite a bit of storage, so this will just be our refrigerator. Now, it can either be ran as a refrigerator or a freezer. We opted not to have a freezer, so it will just be a refrigerator. And this thing, we have ran it. It takes like maybe 5 minutes to get like freezing cold. It's cold outside right now because we live in Pennsylvania. It's probably like, I don't know, 35 today maybe. And it's cold. Like you could have food in here and it would be fine. Like it would not spoil. So it's very well insulated. I think we're really gonna love this. So excited about that. Again, the brand name is Winter. We bought it from Home Depot. I think it was like $600 too. So not too bad whenever you're looking at all the other expensive fridges. Has quite a bit of storage, and again, it runs off AC and DC. And then our walls that are like the inner walls of the bus, they're just made with 2x4s, obviously. We have some more of that pine tongue and groove planking that I just painted white, and that is basically throughout the rest of the bus. This over here is our pantry. This is something Charlie, my husband, he custom made for us, which I absolutely love. We can fit so much stuff in here. It's definitely worth it if you are making a pantry to take the extra time to make drawers like this, because they're amazing. Like, we don't even have them full yet, and we have so much space. They're also on dampening system, and my husband, he kind of made them a little tight. So like when we first started using them, I was like, geez, these are really hard to kind of pull out. But he made them tight for a reason. One, they do not move when we are driving. And two, they will loosen up. Like, the more you work them, the more you pull things out of them, they're going to loosen up. So, I guess just an FYI on that. Next is our bunk beds. They are a little bit smaller than a twin size. I think they're about 75 and a half lengthwise, and then are they 30 width, I think?
Yeah, like 31-ish.
30, yeah, maybe it is 31, that sounds about right. So they're a little bit smaller than twin size beds. The mattress itself is I don't really want to, I will. It is a like memory foam. We got these custom made. I don't remember the name. So the top one we have a 2-inch, and then on the bottom one we have a 3-inch foam. And they're actually really, really comfortable. So these are the bunk beds. Now, our bus can sleep 6 people. We're not like planning on having 6 people with us, because it's just me and my husband, 2 of us. But we kind of had to have a plan to make some money out of this bus after we're done with our trip. So our plans are to turn this into an Airbnb after we go on our 6-month to year-long trip around the country. So this is why we have the bunk beds in place and all of that stuff. But they're also great storage compartments. So these, the top bunk we have on gas struts. And this is kind of like where all of our clothes are gonna go. I already have mine packed because I'm ready to go on this trip. My husband, on the other hand, still has some things to pack. But it's really nice. It's like the perfect height just to grab some clothes, and super easy to open this up. We love it. We're happy we did it like this. And then also we have these cute little lights, little reading lights. I literally bought these from at Walmart. They were on sale for $1 a piece, so I couldn't pass them up. And then the bed down here does the same thing. It's a little heavier to open up. I don't know why we couldn't find gas struts to open.
I underestimated the weight.
That's heavy to open this one. So we do have a little piece of wood down here that you can prop it open with. But this just basically holds, like, I don't know, like our electronics,
Dog food, things like tools that we're gonna need for the bus, and just like more clothes, random stuff, honestly. And then this one has a little light down there as well. And then this one, we had a little bit more of this tracking system left over, so I did make curtains for this. So it's really cute. It actually makes like a nice little cubby to read in. or something like that. I don't know, just to get away from Charlie probably. And then another thing, besides the curtains that I made here, these are kind of like, they're light filtering. They're for like in the summer, like airy days, or we want to let the light in. For Pennsylvania weather, or snowy weather, I guess you could say, I made these.
These are impressive. They are.
I made, so they fit 2 windows, 2 bus windows. So I made 10 of them, and then for the front windows, and then for the back windows as well. But they're made out of Reflectix. So this side goes up against the window, and then this is the side that you see. So it's just plain white fabric. And they just literally just pop in there. So nice. They're really, really nice, and you can definitely tell the difference when you have them in. They keep it just that like extra insulation. We didn't get rid of any of the original bus windows, so this really helps us keep in the heat. And then we have the pellet stove as well, which definitely heats our bus perfectly, if not too well, and it's a nice dry heat, so it gets rid of that moisture as well. And these actually pop in really well. There's like a little lip here under here. They pop in and kind of hold themselves in. But then we also have these magnets to kind of help as well, hold them in place. And they just go right on, they only go on this metal beam right here. But they're called force magnets. They're kind of expensive, but they are so strong and well worth it. We've drove with these in the windows on the bus, and we have not had any of them fall or move, which actually reminded me, we did tint all of our windows as well. I don't know what percentage of tint or anything.
It's dark. Really
it is dark. Like, you can't, from the outside of the bus, you cannot see in here, even with no curtains at all. You can't see in. So. Okay, so next I'm going to show you our utility room. It is probably the ugliest part of our bus, but that's because we didn't really finish any of it out. So in here we have our breaker box. That is what it looks like. That's about all I can tell you about that. Next is this switch here. It switches us from shore power to completely off, and then to our generator. So probably the biggest regret that we have of the bus is not doing a solar setup. I think that's probably something we'll do in the future, but right now we just have our generators and then shore power. So we have 2 generators. They are both they're the Honda Companion suitcase generators, so they're 2,200 each, and then you can link them together for a total of 4,400 watts of power, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then over here, which we'll do a little switcheroo, is our water heater. And then down here is our manifold with our PEX plumbing system. And then we just have like a little platform, our laundry bags. We have a little magnetic fan, trash bag, or just like Walmart bag holder. Our vacuum we keep up here. It's mounted up here, and then this is the like long part for it. And then Charlie just made like a small little platform here for, I don't know, dirty clothes, whatever, tools, I don't know, whatever we need to put in here. But that's all unfinished. You can see our insulation. There's a spider.
I get it.
Oh god.
Let me pause.
Okay. And then, so this is my curtain that I made to cover up the utility room. Jeez, I can't talk. I bought this from Target. I originally bought it as a shower curtain for our bathroom, but once you see it, you'll understand. But we needed an extra wide shower curtain, so it didn't work, and I didn't want to take it back, so I turned it into a curtain, and it works perfectly. Next, I'll show you the shower. No?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay. Oh, we can put it on a little latch here, too. So, to keep this door open, we actually put like a little eye hook thing here, and just latches right there. So this is our shower room. I'll just kind of stand to the side and Charlie can kind of get some footage of it. Again, just to remind you, all the walls are made with 2x4s, and then we put the pine tongue and groove planking over that. It's really thin, like I think it's maybe like a 1/4 inch thick. You can buy it at Home Depot. We can link it for you. I painted it white. So that is what you see on the inner walls, and then like I said before, the whole I guess original walls at the bus, the inside walls down below the windows, all have the wainscoting that we also got, or no, we got that from Lowe's, I believe. So the shower pan, we'll start there. We couldn't find anything big enough, so we improvised. This is a, geez, what are they called? Trough?
Water trough.
Water trough. We bought it off Amazon. I think it was like $30 versus spending like upwards of like $300, $500 for like a custom shower pan. And then since it is circular, I needed the extra wide shower curtain. I got that off Amazon as well. The extra wide shower liner from Amazon. And then we were really worried about where we were going to put like our shampoo, body wash, and stuff like that. Amazon also has Amazon has everything. But we were able to find this really cool thing to hold all of our soaps, body wash, shampoos, conditioners, things like that. And it is made out of mesh, so like no dirty water will like hold in the bottom of these pockets. The track system we also got from Amazon. The valve thing here.
Yeah, mixer valve.
Mixer valve is from Amazon. The shower head, we bought this from Home Depot, I believe. And it has a little button here so we can turn it on and off to conserve water. So you know, you can just like rinse your body off and then turn it off and do whatever you need to do there. We got these cute little hooks from IKEA. And we have quite a few of those. This basket, again, it's like the same, it's by the same brand that the baskets in the kitchen. Off of Amazon, of course. The towels we already had. That was a wedding gift from we used in our apartment and everything like that. These little cute knit basket things, whatever, from IKEA. Same with the little hooks as well. The mirror. We have 2 of these full-size mirrors. Both of them came from Walmart. They were like $5. It was a total steal, and then Char just literally screwed right into them and mounted them into the walls, and then I just painted the screws white. I think that's everything in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, then I'll show you our toilet room. I guess that's what we call it, I don't know. So here you see another one of those full-size mirrors. This one we mounted on our door. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the doors came from Home Depot, right?
Yep.
We did have to cut... Did we cut the bottom and the top?
Just the top.
We did cut the tops of them.
I'm sorry, just the bottoms, not the tops.
Oh, okay, just the bottom. Yeah, it was the bottoms. To make them fit height-wise, but width-wise, are they 24 inches?
Yeah.
24 inches width-wise. So we got these at Home Depot. And then, again, I don't know what the best angle is to film.
You're good.
Our composting toilet, I believe everybody pretty much uses this. This is the Nature Head composting toilet. We haven't used ours yet, but we've only heard great reviews, so that's why we bought it. And then again, we have another one of those little baskets. Again, it's from Amazon. Same curtains, same everything going on in here. I'll switch you sides and you can see our vanity. This vanity is from IKEA. And so is the sink and so is the faucet. It was like, I think we bought them as 3 pieces, but they all kind of came together. And then those are on the dampening system drawers as well, which we don't have a lot of weight in them, so we haven't noticed that these come open whenever we move. The dampening drawers are actually really, really nice because they, I don't know, they seem to work for us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe it's because we don't have a lot of weight in our drawers. I don't know. But yeah. And the mirror is also from IKEA.
Yep.
And this is a little project that I did. I think is super cute. I'm gonna put our soap in there, hand soap. So then, like, we don't have to worry about putting it away and putting it out whenever we're traveling. It's mounted to the wall. No worries. One less thing we have to put away when we're getting ready to leave. So it's just a mason jar, and then the little pump thing and the lid you can buy from Amazon, of course. And then, what are those called?
Mason jars?
No,
Or
the
pipe
pipe.
clamps.
Yeah, pipe clamp. To hold it all together to the wall. So, pretty cool. And then lastly...
The window opens too in here.
Oh, okay. I'll show you. So, on our bus, the emergency... I'm just sitting on the toilet. I don't want to open it because you see all the water streaming.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I will for the video. On our bus, our emergency exits, we have 4 of these. 4 of these. There's actually one above the kitchen, or behind the kitchen sink as well. And that probably would have been a better one to open, but I guess I'll show you this one. And it opens like that. I'm closing it.
Go ahead. There you go.
So, super nice. I'm gonna wipe that up. Alright. And then last but not least is our bedroom. I got this from Target. It's another curtain. It's by the Opal House brand, which I'm kind of obsessed with. But it's super cute, and my husband even agreed after he hung it up that he likes it a lot. Alright, and then this is our bedroom back here. Turn the lights on for you.
Yeah, go ahead and hop in there.
Alright. So, the bedding I got from TJ Maxx, all the bedding I got from TJ Maxx. In the back you can see we have our little insulation curtains up back here. And there's one for the door here as well. Sorry. The lights I got from IKEA. This is our Pioneer. It is a AC mini split.
Mm-hmm.
So it's our AC.
And it throws heat.
And it also throws heat. So that's about it. That's really all I know about it. Do you have more
just
to say?
air conditioning and heat.
Okay. There is our little fan. My husband has to sleep with a fan, so we mounted one up there. It is by Opolar. I believe we bought that off Amazon as well. It's battery operated, and it can run like up to like 48 hours, something crazy hours, without being charged again. But you can charge the battery in it, so it's really nice. And then we just have like a little TV that's mounted back here as well. And it is on a swivel mount too. So, yeah. Pretty cool. Forgot. This is our little accent wall to make it real cozy in here. See our ceiling. So yeah, that's our bedroom. Alright, so last but not least, I'll show you our bed does lift up. It is on, what is it, gas struts or whatever?
Yeah.
Alright, ooh, it's a little heavy, but it does. And there's all kinds of storage back here.
A lot of your insulation curtains.
Yeah, we just have insulation curtains, some lawn chairs, yoga mat, fishing vest, you know. And then over here is our freshwater tank. It is 100 gallons.
Mm-hmm.
100-gallon freshwater tank. And then down here is our little water pump. That is the end of our tour. This is our dog Mia. She's a black lab. Plan for her is she'll sleep under our bed. For some reason she likes to be under things, so we think she'll really like it down there if we put her bed down there. If you guys enjoyed our bus, and
can appreciate all the hard work we put in. Like I said in the beginning, if you guys have any questions, want to know how we did something or what we used, let us know. We'll be happy to help. Thank you guys so much if you've watched this whole entire video. We appreciate it. Bye. Hello! Come aboard my school bus. This is our schoolie conversion. We are called the Roaming Lions. I can't do that.
But you have to do it.
Okay, I'll do it sideways.
When you video, you have to sideways, or else.